if you are in the neighborhood, don't be bashful. Stop by, offer me a few encouraging words. I can always use some encouraging words when I'm working with my system like this, okay? Alright, so here we are. Welcome back. Performance Data Analytics channel, and this is another session of as the Ghostbsd turns. Okay, turns, okay? And I've moved on, as we said last night, from Python to R. I'm also no longer trying to upgrade the fish shell. Hopefully at some point in the near future they'll release a new and improved version. But I did make one change to my system. I changed the prompts so that it's only going to show the current working directory. So this is, I believe this means directory and fish, okay? Okay, good. So where are we here now? What's under R? R should be our installation, right? Yeah. This is just our library. Okay. So, do we have I thought I had pulled down GitHub mtcars. So let's move this. I don't know. I guess let's just put it back over here. Okay. Let's call this R. Hot Wheels is a reference, of course, to what? That's right, it's a reference to the toy. Okay, so now we're going to set up our environment. R. And it. So now we're knitting the environment inside of our directory. Then we'll load a couple packages for the fun of it. Very good. United States, Ohio. Good. Let's do should we do something like this also, right? What do we want to do here? Then, of course, after this, we'll create a snapshot. And we use a basic, what's this up here? Pluma text editor, because we're going to use in Quattro, okay, to create a finished document. You know, we also need to install the YAML package, I think, also. As always, my friends, you know, stop by the chat session and say hi, offer me a few encouraging words, tell me where you are and what you do for a living. Are you a student, are you a data analyst, are you just an enthusiast like myself, a data enthusiast like myself? This is taking kind of interesting, a little longer than I expect. BH version. We need the YAML function in order to make the header portion of the Quattro document to work. Okay? What do we just install? Fable? And after we finish installing our packages, we'll create a snapshot then. We'll be taking a look at the, as I suggest, the ever popular the mtcars database. Okay. It's a relatively small data. I think it has like 100 rows. It has different cars, mix of cars, and it has things like, as you know what it has. It has horsepower and type of transmission it has, and miles per gallon, and a few other things like that. Roughly the size of it classifies it as, you know, as like, you know, compact or subcompact or sedan and stuff like that also. Fable's taking a little bit longer than expected, isn't it? Let's go over here. mtcars. So you can see it has model, miles per gallon, cylinders, displacement, HP, I don't know what DRAT is, weight, Q-spec, and a few other things, carburetor and stuff like that. What we can do with the categorical variables are like miles per gallon. We can convert that to a cylinders. We can convert cylinders to a categorical variable. Horsepower, weight, gear, all right. Line 1, so there's only 34 lines in this, okay? Let's give ChatGPT another chance here. Let's see if ChatGPT can find us some data, okay? Okay. So find me a data set similar to mtcars but with more cars. Searching the web. I mean, it's a clarification question. Oh, that'd be kind of nice. So, R in tabular format, R can be exported as CSV, but includes. Okay, where can I actually download it? Oh, good. What else? Let's try. Let's do this. R package. Oh, this is sort of interesting. What is that, I wonder? Let's do renv. Oh, hey, my friend, how you doing? Hey, you're more than welcome, my friend. So where in the heck are you in the world right now? Two subscribers, are you? Hey, it's so that's kind of annoying. So I'm sort of messing around. I'm using Ghostbsd right now, but I'm going to do some R programming, and I'm going to look at a couple of of auto data sets. I got the classic mtcar data sets. Okay. So what part of the world are you in, my friends? I am doing the capstone project. There you go. So what are you using to make your capstone project with? Library data sets. You know, I hate to say it, but 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 AI makes life a whole lot easier. Okay. No, that's not right. We want to you want to load this, right? So what do you currently do for a living, my friend? Okay. Well, look at all this. Holy smoke! called I am using Excel. I am a chef, and this pass is so different from what I am using. You know, I tell you what, you'll never regret learning Excel. Okay, it's as simple as that. You know, of course, you'll also never regret learning learning AI either. Now, of course, I'm sure you looked at my looked at what you looked at my videos on how to use Power Query, right? Because in order to use the caps, so which capstone date you want to cite? Yeah. So in order to use the Excel with the capstone date with the cyclistic data set, you have to use Power Query in order to combine and clean most of the data. Okay, and that's in one of the videos. So this is a data set here. Good. And I was just out looking for some data sets. So are you working with R or Python in addition to that? How's your SQL skills coming along? The ./ means put it in the current working directory. Okay, we can't use what I'm doing. So like I said, I'm on Ghostbsd, and I'm using the R package. Please restart R session. Sure, why not? So here's our two data sets, and what I'm going to use is. I'm using everybody loves virtual environments because it allows you to have separate, you can use different versions of the software for different projects. I'm using the renv library from R. You go and you start R. Then the first thing you create a directory for your project. Then you go into the directory. You start the R shell. Then you use the renv : you can probably see it here. So if we're inside the R shell, you would do init. Now when I did it here on this Ghostbsd desktop, it downloaded a whole bunch of packages, all the default packages, by 40 or 50 packages, I'm thinking. Okay, so inside of our R shell, you do R-init, then you do the install packages to load your packages, then you do an renv snapshot, and that saves an image of your environment, okay? Let's take a look at this here. Okay, so here's all the packages I just installed from inside my R environment, okay? Let's come over here now. Let's take a look at the automobiles thing, okay? Let's see, let's go ahead and do this. Now I'm using Quattro. We could use a straight R script, we could use R Markdown. I'm using this. So just have you worked with the SQL yet? Now you can of course use. Well, here's the thing. You can spend the rest of your career doing nothing but Excel. I would if you go and you look, they used to say the two most important skills, as basic skills, is SQL and Excel. Okay. There's a couple really good Excel channels on YouTube, by the way. Now, what you do with Quattro, you define your YAML, title, the format. With Quattro, you can do HTML, PDFs, Word documents, slideshows, and dashboards. And it works with basically any language: Python, R, Jupyter, or Julia. If this was a Python project, you would say, "Oh, hey, thank you so much for the $3. It's very kind of you. Let's celebrate their first Super Bowl live. Hey, thank you so much. You're the first person to give me any money." The only trouble is I don't know how to retrieve the money. So, but nonetheless, you're very kind, Mario. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot to me. So, if we were, say, using Python and Jupyter notebooks, you would put Jupyter here, then your Python version. Okay, but I don't do that because we're doing with R. You don't have to specify. And then down here, you would replace the R. If you're doing Python, you would replace the R with Python, with the word Python. Okay, so I'm just loading the libraries, loading the data, cleaning up the column headings, and I'm going to print out a summary of it. Okay, so let's see what. Oh, look at this. Let's see. And you want to call it QMD, okay? So now we come over here. Oh, where did I save it to? Eek! Save as. Okay, there we go. And there it is. So now we do Quattro window. Hopefully this will work for us. Oh, by the way, you notice that I'm using what's called the fish shell in Ghostbsd, and one of the things that it has command completion. So it's guessing I started to type classic, so it says, oh, you must mean classic cars. Then you do a dash dash. It'd be nice if this works the first time, but it usually doesn't. And there's an error. Okay, that should mean that we didn't load the YAML library. So let's come back over here. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by, and thanks for the little big thumbs up and the $3. I really do appreciate it, friend. Stop back anytime. Oh, I know what the trouble is. Oh, man. So what I had, I didn't have the, because I saw dashes down there, I thought I was trying to read a multi-line. Good, yeah. What that was, I had the YAML defined up here, but then instead of backticks, I had a dashes down there, so it thought it was trying to read the YAML there also. come back over here and close that. Very nice. And there you have it, very briefly, or not so briefly, how to set up a new R environment, go out, locate some data online, and then do a very quick analysis of it. Okay, so there you have it. We'll catch you tomorrow night. We'll pick up again with the classic car data set, okay?